What's going on, fight fans? This is the Encyclopedia George Kennebrew here for MMA Mayhem TV. We are here at the Las Vegas Convention Center for the IMMAF tournament. This interview is being brought to you by Alpha Male TRT. And look who I ran into. You just never know who you're gonna run into at these things. It's Titan FC's own Shorty Torres. But hey, don't get that twisted. He can still kick butt in the ring. Shorty, what's happening, man? You doing all right?
I'm doing all right. You know, I'm here at the IMMAF World Championships. Third year in a row. Last 2 years I won it, and I'm the poster boy this year. It's very different to just be watching the fights. Usually I'm in the background warming up, changing my colors, changing the clothes, getting everything together, but it's a lot of fun.
I'm sure that's a nice break to actually relax and just take everything in and, you know, go back and talk to some of the young people back there and inspire them, because you know they're going to need it, because they're going to go through weeks or days, I should say, of hell and stress, you know, trying to get their names out there. But just talk about, you know, how you were just saying you were in this competition and you were in this position at one time. Just talk about being on the outside looking in now, the opportunity that these kids have, because we've been talking to a couple of people these past couple of days, and they have just been overwhelmed by the platform that these kids have right before their eyes.
Yeah, you know, being a competitor for 2 years in a row, there's a bunch of nerves. Guys are scared, they're anxious, they're, you know, in the World Championships, it's a whole different experience. You don't know who you're fighting, different styles, different fighters, you know, but being outside and having people come up to me and go, oh my God, you're a two-time world champ, the only one who's done it, or oh, you got signed to Titan FC right after. Everything I've accomplished so far, mainly when it comes to professional, even though I am 2-0, none of the local stuff. I skipped straight to Titan FC. I'm already noticed by the UFC. I'm actually working the UFC Expo this weekend doing meet and greets, which is awesome. You know, 2-0, I fight again at Titan FC 40 August 5th. Again, all these amateurs are coming up to me asking me questions. I'm the superstar here, which, I mean, I love it. You know, I definitely appreciate the recognition, but I'm just another competitor. You know, I'm just watching it. I'm not coaching any team this year, but having these guys ask me questions, asking for advice, and going, hey man, how'd you do it? Or what do I do for diet? I have to weigh in 5 times. How does everything work? Giving them tips and having them actually pay attention and take everything in is awesome, and it's definitely an honor to be respected that way.
And do you believe, especially with the way that the sport has evolved, like, because we're looking at it now, we're having all of these tournaments and all of these outlets for these kids to get better and further themselves in their careers. So maybe one day they might be just like you, signing that dotted line to join a Titan FC or UFC or whatever big organization is out there. I mean, is this just a testament to just how vastly growing the sport of mixed martial arts is? Because a couple of years ago, we never had nothing like this. It was just the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, this is the first thing for amateurs. I mean, you don't hear of any MMA tournaments besides maybe European championships, stuff like that, but nothing in the United States, or at least in Pan-American-wise. So, I mean, you hear jiu-jitsu tournaments, you hear taekwondo, and all these tournaments worldwide, but there's never been a world championship. To have this for the third year in a row and grow from, I believe it was 18 to 20 countries the first year, 30, and now 40 countries, it's just expanding. We need 70 countries to be in the Olympics, and that is eventually the ultimate goal, to follow the wrestling path of every year there's a world championship, and every 4 years we can possibly be in the Olympics. And having that to go into the UFC, one is going to make the competition harder as an amateur, a high amateur level, the early pro level, and eventually to the UFC. And right now, I am, I guess in a sense, a forerunner walking forward and being the example of being a two-time world champion, having 25 straight wins, and having a long amateur record instead of going, oh, I'm 5-0 in my own little, you know, my own little pond, I'm the big fish, now I'm going to move on and go pro, and I lose for $400. Now, I'd rather have guys stay amateur, do these amateur tournaments, win, lose, come back next year, do it again, and hopefully get more recognition like I did and get signed immediately to Titan FC and get so popular that you never know what's going to happen next for me.
Exactly. Now, lastly, talk about your fight coming up. You just mentioned that you got a fight coming up in Titan in August. Tell us a little bit about that.
So August 5th, I fight for Titan FC 40, which is a huge card. I mean, I believe right now they're doing a bantamweight tournament for the next Titan FC to see who's going to fight for the title. There's Jay-Z Cavalcante fighting, defending his title. There's a bunch of guys coming back. I believe there's 4 title defenses that day. It's a huge thing, you know, to be able to be on that card, and I believe hopefully I'll be on the poster this time. It'll be an awesome experience. You know, I'm fighting Abdiel Velasquez, 7-2. He just beat Alexis Vila, a guy who took third in the Olympics, part of Yoel Romero's team in the Olympics back in the day. You know, the guy's an awesome guy. He's 22 years old, so another youngin' like me. And 2 guys coming back at each other, mainly at such a young age. I just don't see each other not fighting again the second time, possibly in the UFC. But this is a youngin' fight. We're going to put on a fast show, and I'm definitely excited. I think it's going to be an awesome, awesome time.
Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you heard it. Shorty Torres, August 4th. Check him out in Titan FC. And be sure, if you run into him here at the IMMAF tournament, go up and talk to him and show him some love. Like he said, he's just another competitor. He just wants to hang out and show you love, too. This interview has been brought to you by Alpha Male TRT. I am the Encyclopedia, and the page has been turned.